What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself, and today is the debut of Monster Train 2, although I have checked out Monster Train, the original, not too long ago. And all I remember from that was that it was just so not what I was expecting. It was like way over the top. Apparently this is a card builder type game, or deck builder type of game. I'm not entirely sure, but a couple things I wanted to say about this. Well, first of all, it was requested by Torin, so thank you very much, Torin. 3 songs today. Arkion, Scion of Savagery, Seraph Aeternus, and Triumvirate. All from the channel Jordan Chin Topic, which is just the Spotify link. But Jordan Chin does have a YouTube channel, Jordan Chin Music. And they've also seen my channel, so shout out to them. And I know this game came out recently, and that's about all I know. But another little fun fact is a couple months ago when I was interviewing another composer, Andrew Barnabas from Bob and Barn, I asked him like what games he plays and what soundtracks he likes, and he actually mentioned Monster Train, so I thought that was kind of a small world. So 3 songs, debut of Monster Train 2. It's been a while, but let's see what's gonna happen here. Starting off with Arkion, Scion of Savagery. Monster Train 2, let's go. Unmute the channel. It's already way different from the last video. Whoa! I think this whole game takes place on a train. It has to do with like angels and demons and stuff. The last time it was not like this. It was like orchestral powerhouse. Is this a boss team? Hearing a little doom in there. Seven-string guitar? Drums sound amazing, by the way. The drums sound amazing. Ooh. Notice how we went from like kind of thrash metal to like this transition in less than 2 minutes. Dude. God, I love palm muted guitar. Oh my god. Jordan. I don't know you have that dog in you. Oh, the dissonant chording spacings. This sounds like animals as leaders. That's a huge compliment, by the way. Tosin Abasi is one of my favorite guitarists ever. Oh, dude. And it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's like, is it over? It's okay, we have 2 other songs in the chamber. Damn, dude. Maybe if I ever play a deck style game, this might be the first. Wow. I'm not gonna talk too much because there's 2 more, but that's so... Okay, quality-wise, it's right there with the first Monster Train that I heard, but it wasn't... As far as I remember, it wasn't really metal before. It was like, just kind of like when it slowed down in this one, and... Oh, that just tells me so much more that this is like... It's got dynamics, and dynamics are probably... If you've seen the channel enough, it's like one of my favorite things. Variety and dynamics. If you can combine those 2, it's great. As in, if you're not aware of what dynamics are, that word can mean so many things. In this case, it's like the kind of human touch element to it. An example would be like a piano note. You can lightly ding, or you can hammer it, you know, for the harder... It's got that human touch to it. The music has a human touch to it. It feels like the drums rise and they come back down, the groove starts, and then it goes into like these beats. It's living and breathing. It's not just metal, orchestral. It's like, it's a nice balance. That was the quickest 3 minutes ever. Okay. Again, I have no context on these, so I don't know if they're bosses or anything, but it says Arkion, Scion of Savagery. I have to imagine that's a boss. This one is a little more vague. Seraph Aeternus. I feel like I've heard the word Aeternus before, and I think it... does that mean moon? I could be wrong. I'm going to look that up. And I've heard Seraph too. Anyways, this is Seraph Aeternus. Woo! Aeternus means something like Cosmo related. Something stars, space. Oh, alternating violin mutes. Never heard that before. It's alternating on the offbeat. Da-da, 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 da-da. And then just a sick groove. Yeah, dude. Well, these character designs are awesome too. Like that's creepy looking in a good way. The mushroom, she looks cool. This guy reminds me of what's that Crash character? Entropy. Dude. What are these double kicks? It's like 30-second notes. Shit. Woo! Oh, and then it just opens up completely. You can headbang to it, you can groove to it, you can cascade into it. We have a minute left. What's gonna happen in a minute? Oh, okay. I was about to say it's gonna be okay. It was just guitar for a second, but then the violin came back. It's like ping pong. This has a very like swingy pendulum feel. You know what's even better about these is that they fade out. I love fade outs. So, I don't know if it's just me, but not too long ago, I heard music from The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, and that game also has a lot to do with a train. It's like in the cover art, and I'm pretty sure the whole game somehow, some way has to do with a train. And I noticed in that soundtrack, there's a lot of stuff that sounds like tick, 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 right? Like the tracks, or kind of reminiscent of one. Also, Final Fantasy VIII has a train scene, and that song also has a, you know, train-like rhythm, so to say. I don't know if I'm tripping, but I can kind of hear that too. From the footage I've seen, I haven't seen Monster Train 2 footage, I've only seen one, but I have to imagine it's the same. From what I've seen of the footage of this game, it's like, I think just like a cart of a train like in the background, but then like the moving, like you can see the movement behind. I don't know if it ever like zooms out, or you can see multiple, you know, I don't know what the term is, containers or freight. I don't know what you call them. each part of the train, but I'm starting to hear that rhythm kind of. That one was cool because I haven't heard. This reminded me of two things, but I haven't heard anything like it. It reminded me somewhat, a little bit of Apocalyptica, if you've ever heard of them. They're oh god, I don't know if they're really a trio anymore, or were they a duo? I don't know, but they were like cellists, but they played metal songs. And sometimes they have a band and like singers. And kind of reminded me of that. But also, it reminded me, these last two songs reminded me of Animals as Leaders, which is, you know, the band from Tosin Abasi. And I haven't heard many songs from them, but I know what they sound like, if that makes any sense. That's how strong their sound is. Where I've only heard like less than 5 songs from that band, and I know what they sound like. You know, they have their own distinct stamp in the music world, and this sounds like that, kind of. Very rhythmic, yet very musical at the same time. And yeah, that was the first time that I can recall that I've heard these like da-da, 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 this kind of alternating current thing. That was cool. That was cool. And again, same thing, dynamics. Song opens up, tightens back up, opens up. It was great. This is Triumvirate. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna look up anything this episode. I just want to enjoy the ride. Ride. Okay, this is a Triumvirate. Monster Train 2. We're getting heavy in this soundtrack. Holy shit. So heavy. Dynamics. How are we going to come back from this? And just like that, we're back into... Oh my god, dude. We just got blast beated for like 3 seconds, and now we're into this grandiose thing. Wow, dude, this is nuts. This is the kind of stuff that can turn someone into a metalhead. I wonder if Jordan is a fan of Chris Christodoulou from Risk of Rain, because there's a little of, and I love Risk of Rain's soundtrack, so this is like right up there for me. I think Jesse might have to turn into a deck builder gamer. Oh my god. It's coming again, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo, man. That reminds me of one of my favorite songs of all time. Ooh. That is disgusting. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Everything sounds so clean. Oh, it's fading out. I can hear it. You know, something really tickles me in the right places when I can compare it to so many things that I personally enjoy. Risk of Rain. What else did I say? I don't remember. Final Fantasy VIII. I said some other stuff that I compare. Animals as Leaders. Whatever else I said. But also, at the very end there, this song has something from... it reminded me of this song called The Gift of Guilt from Gojira, which is one of my favorite bands. If you ever get the chance to listen to The Gift of Guilt, don't listen to the album version, which is still very good. Listen to the live version with millions of views on YouTube. The Gift of Guilt. It's a red background. That song, you'll see. Yeah, the main riff of that song, you'll hear what I heard here. Well, I can count on one hand. I can probably count on like 2 fingers how many blast beats have been featured on the channel. Blast beats are the 3 seconds we heard in the song. It's exactly what it sounds like. I don't know the actual like drum jargon here. If anyone knows like how to, if anyone wants to explain blast beats, that's a drummer or whatever, please feel free. I don't know if there were 16th notes. Just what is? I don't know. I feel like I've always heard them, but I don't know how to explain them. It sounds like everything happening simultaneously to me, but I could be wrong. When you usually play drums, it's usually like one thing, you know, kick over here, off the offbeat, snare, whatever. Blast beats, it sounds like, I think the kick, the snare, and maybe a cymbal are all happening at the same time. But it was only there for like a couple seconds. So it's enough to remember it, but it didn't overstay its welcome. All these songs actually felt that way to me. Nothing overstayed its welcome. To me, this is kind of like the perfect length for a lot of video game songs. These were all like 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. You can get like a quick 2 loops in there and you can get a good understanding, but it also leaves you wanting more. And that's what this did. That was great. That was not how I remember the original Monster Train. So when I heard the original Monster Train, I do remember it sounding very grandiose and orchestral and big. It was sounding really epic. I don't remember right now if it sounded metal at the time. I don't think it did. So, just speaking for right now, because I don't have access to the old video right now. Did they switch their sound for Monster Train 2? Or is it just some of the songs that feature metal? Or did the first one feature metal as well? But either way, it's right up there with like... Here, I'll put it to you this way. Some of my most popular videos on this channel and in video game talk is stuff that sounds like this. Devil May Cry, Doom, Risk of Rain. A lot of those soundtracks have this really tight, compressed metal sound because it sounds good and it feels good. You can feel these songs. And I'm pretty sure what I heard there was, I think, a 7-string, possibly 8. Sometimes it's hard to tell. I've been playing guitar for many years, but sometimes it's a little hard to tell, like if the guitar is simply just detuned. And I don't know. Oh, also, this reminded me of a very specific metal period, which is like 2010 to like let's say 2010s. Or right before the 2010s, like 2008 to 2015, around that era. I know, really random. But there was like bands like Born of Osiris. Sounds like this, you know? It's really, really cool. This was great. This reminded me of so many cool things. That's a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, if something can remind me of Final Fantasy VIII, Risk of Rain, Gojira, Born of Osiris. Actually, what's the song from Born of Osiris? Let me see. If you like this, let me... Oh, there's one song that always comes to mind. See if I can find it. If not, I'll... Oh, it's like their biggest hit. It's called Machine. Yeah. If you like this, listen to Machine from Born of Osiris. And The Gift of Guilt from Gojira. The Final Fantasy VIII song, can't remember what it's called. I mean, I'm doing this all on the fly right now, so the beauty of not editing videos. I want to say it's called... Give me a second. I can do this. It's not Junction, although that was... Is it the Mission? It is the Mission. You hear that? It sounds like a train thing? Yeah. Awesome. Great stuff. Monster Train 2. Whew, who knows the next time I'm going to check it out, but yeah, let me know if you play this game, if you are interested in playing it now. But shout out Jordan, and I don't know, they have that in them. Cool. And apparently the whole soundtrack is only 19 songs, so yeah, I'm getting recommended here. The album is only 19 songs. It's 54 minutes. Okay, cool. Again, check out Jordan Chin Music on YouTube, or I think it's just Jordan Chin. Either way, you'll find him. Cool. Thank you to the requesters. Thank you to everyone you see on screen. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Peace.